Hi Virgos, welcome. Today I'm going to be doing a twin flame reading, a divine feminine reading. Okay. Oh. So let's get into it here. Okay, let's see what's going on. Okay, we have the voice of the hearts. Okay, I silence the fear. The voice of the heart. I silence the fear in me and discover the voice of my heart. The fruit of these words guides me. I trust the song of my soul. My intuition leads me on the path of light. Okay. This looks like something about a crown. You ever seen a Sailor Moon? You know how her staff, is like a heart? Or I think that's her daughter. Okay, something about your daughter or your son, your child could be significant here, but I feel like this has something to do with you, like it came from you first. Okay, the voice of the heart. So, before I started this read here, I was thinking about like how somebody's family is like they're very fun. So their relationship, everything about their life is fun. Okay, like they can meet other guys, they can meet other girls, they could be married and they could be like, okay, we're just friends, but they're having fun. They do things to make themselves feel good and not care about other people. Okay, that's what the energy is. And I feel like the voice of the heart is you guys been through it here and people are late bloomers. Okay, people are late bloomers. A situation is a late bloomer. And it could be the fact that like you started it first, but you got out of it. And other people in other situations are having a hard time getting out of the energy. Okay, it's too much fun. I know, it's crazy. But let's see what's going on with the message, okay? Because it may not be entirely about, people or situations having too much fun, okay? Which I don't feel like that's what that's about. Okay, I feel like this is about like you listen. Okay, my intuition leads me on the path of light. Okay, so there was the last read for this, which was it was a twin flame read. And it was talking about like how there was somebody that was getting on the path of light, but them being on the path of light, them being on the path of light here, they had no light. They had no lights. Where Virgos, you have light. Okay? The voice of the heart. You are on the path and your intuition is lighting the path up for you. Okay? This is another energy that's popping up here where you have light already on the path. There is some type of awareness, a manifestation, foresight, foreshadow of something that you're on the path of. Okay, something already happened, a situation's already happened. Versus for somebody else, it hasn't happened. Their intuition was being blocked. Their intuition was being blocked by their mother or cancer. And we're not talking about that person anymore because honestly, spirit left their ass behind. Okay. Because this person needs to go to their mother, they need to talk to their mother, or their mother just cut them off. They was like, nope. Nope, no. Okay, so we have the Queen of Wands. Passionate and determined, attitude and confident, self-assured and charismatic. Okay. Divine Feminine, I feel like I'm doing something by myself. Like I'm away from the fun and I'm just hanging out with you guys here. I'm in like, it's like coming from lunchtime and going upstairs before everybody else and just like damn, I should have like had more fun, going up the stairs and not try to be first, type situation. But this is something meaningful. Like, you know that you're going to graduate. You know that you're going to have a tranquility life. Okay, you know that you're going to have it better than the people that want to fuck around on the staircase, you know, going upstairs. That's what it's giving. Something about school significant here. We have the Page of Pentacles here. Ambitious and diligent, goal-oriented, loyal and faithful, planning. So Divine Feminine, it seems like you're working on something. I see. I feel like Divine Feminine, you're working on another blueprint. You're working on another blueprint. You're working on something that is going to bring the people that are playing on the staircase to a level of awareness where you can have your cake and eat it too. That's what's going on here, where you can have your cake and eat it too. And I feel like Divine Masculine like really likes you. They're really feeling you. Okay? Something about like they want to like lick on your ear, bite your ears. Told you, King of Wands. Leadership and vision, bold and daring. Okay, big ego and optimism. They like your counterparts here. They like, because usually they're supposed to be doing this here, but you know, you're doing this. You're following your heart. You know what's best. You could probably joke around with Divine Masculine and be like, I know what's best. I know this. I know that. I don't know if you guys are talking, pissing, and cursing at the wind here, but, you know, when some people talk to Divine Masculine, they'll talk to their counterpart, like through telepathic, through being telepathic with one another, or they just talk out loud. Some people, they, you know, color code, they communicate in different kind of ways here. Let me see, because I'm getting a vibe like Divine Masculine wants to help you. Yeah, Six of Pentacles here. Divine Masculine wants to help you, but then they also like want to know like more about the plan. They're just so like, they're surprised and they're shocked, and they just like, I can't believe that this is happening. I didn't know that you were capable of this. Like, wow. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is one of those confirmations, and like to the King of Wands, to your Divine Masculine, that your intuition is not only strong, but your intuition is highly, highly intelligent. Like, it's powerful. Like, there is, you can basically say that your intuition is magic. Like, the magic, this is coming out and saying that magic is real. You know what I'm saying? Or you're like smarter than a fucking fifth grader. Okay, with the Six of Pentacles here, we have generosity and charity, support and sharing, giving and receiving, fairness and gratitude. Gratitude. Okay, beautiful imagery. The presents are amazing. Okay, I do see that maybe Divine Masculine want to gift you something, or they're giving you a lot of presents, but I don't see that Divine Masculine is doing this. Yeah, I don't see Divine Masculine doing this. Divine Masculine is more shocked about like what you're putting out on the table, what you're bringing to the collective. Ooh, this almost fell in my sex position. Page of Swords here, curious and witty. Okay, curious and witty, chatty and gossip. Communication, finding information. I feel like Divine Feminine, you are not aware that Divine Masculine, and other people too, I might include, are looking at what you have to offer. They're looking at what you have, and you, like, you don't, it's like, I want to say you don't know how smart you are. You don't know how, like, intelligent you are, or how, you know, you're highly intuitive. and that you are following your heart, and your heart is leading. Your heart is the light to a lot of people, to the collective. You are, on the same page. You're giving a message out to the collective. Okay. It's like you opening, you like, everybody needs food. So you guys own supermarkets and the education and all that extra stuff here. Okay. With the Page of Swords here, I feel like you're just finding out, like, the reality of a situation. Like, you're seeing that there's a crowd. There's people that are listening. They're watching you. Okay, there's a situation that hears your cries. They hear your calls. I mean, this is somebody's situation. Yeah, they're listening to you. They're hearing you out. Okay, someone is on the other side. That's what the Six of Pentacles here. Someone's giving you gifts. You ask for something, you're receiving it. Page of Swords here. I feel like you're nervous because you're like, I was always like, I feel like this is somebody that's like, oh, you were always like, I was always by myself. I was always alone. I always did things by myself. I always worked 10 times harder. And now you have a crowd. You have people who support you. You have people who look up to you. You have people who are a fan. And these are people who like you, and your divine masculine. I'm here, what's her name? I'm hearing like, shit, save your tears for another day. And then I'm hearing, there's a lot of music, there's a lot of songs. You gotta slow down. Tears for another day. And she's like, though I was wrong. I'm hearing, I'm never calling you are shining. And then and I'm hearing, it's 7 billion souls, they hold around the sun. And then I'm hearing the other song, though I was, where she said, she was a minute of 1, something to done. I wasn't 1 in the 10, something to do it again. Though I was, she's something about tears. Something about tears. Okay, we have the 10 of Cups here. Happiness, family, harmony, emotional stability. Okay, I feel like Divine Feminine, you're finding out that you have it all. And it's not just in the feelings. It's not just in the 10 of Cups. It's not in your mental space. It's not in your mind. This is something that also is real. Like, you're pulling back the curtains and you're like, oh my God, like, this is real. I'm hearing Gnarly by Cat's Eye. Oh my God, is this real? Oh, come on tonight. Gang, gang. Oh, we in the session tonight. Gang, gang. Oh my God. So congratulations. But I'm thinking about Jessie J too. Maybe a picnic could be significant here. I feel like also too, Divine Feminine here, there's a sense of like, it's not a soulmate read, but I feel like Divine Feminine, somebody's like, oh, you're going to go on a picnic like me and my boyfriend, me and my girlfriend, me and my man to copy. But I'm not going to lie, I feel like somebody's boyfriend, somebody's girlfriend, somebody's husband is coming towards you. It could be a fire sign, either Sagittarius here, or Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. But this is a divine masculine that's really shocked. They're like, whoa. Oh, like you have a really great vision. You're really creative. Okay, we have the Two of Swords here. Statement and stuck, denial, difficult choices, crossroads. So it seems like Divine Feminine, you have to make a choice. You have to make a choice on whether if you would like to materialize something. Okay, you have to want to materialize something, like instead of it being visions and instead of it being like a feeling, you have to see if you want to, you got to figure out if you want to materialize something. Because now you know that the Ten of Cups is matched in the physical realm, and that Divine Masculine is there to help you, support you. They're generous. They're giving you things here. They're being fair with you. This person's also a visionary. You're honestly in the energy that they're supposed to be in. Okay? You get a lot of visions, and they're supposed to be getting visions. I'm also getting to as well, that's something that should be next to, well, after, you know, charismatic. Y'all both get visions now. Y'all both equal. Okay? Now, I'm also getting to with the Queen of Wands here. I'm getting like, this is like not Twilight. Some of you guys are like, this is some Twilight shit. It's not Twilight. This is Camp Rock. You're the voice I hear inside my head. You're the reason that I'm singing. I need to find you. Somebody didn't know it was you. And I'm hearing regime. Okay, they didn't know it was you, and now they know it's you. I feel like this King of Wands, the way how they came up was like, oh my God, it's you. You're the reason that I'm singing. I need to find you. You're the missing piece. I need the song inside of me. And then she has a split second. She has to see like, oh my God, this is... I gotta find you. She just starts singing with him. This is real. This is me. I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be now. Gonna let the light shine on me. Okay, we have the Four of Wands here. Somebody's name could be Wendy. The Four Wendy's could be significant here. Home and reunion, stability and belonging, celebrations. Yeah. You have to decide whether if you want to make this, if you want to materialize this. Some of you feel like you need to drop whatever you're doing here, but you're not dropping it. You're just continuing it. You're taking whatever you're tapping into intuitively here and going on the field. But it does feel like you have to leave one lifestyle and go to a new lifestyle. Well, you don't have to do that. Enjoy the energy, and you can move on from that, because you still are in the Ten of Cups energy. If somebody or something doesn't want to be in the Ten of Cups energy, you have to move away. And that's just straight up facts. That's just straight up common sense. That person does not want to be your friend, and that's all that it is. But it doesn't mean that what you say, what you're doing here, or what the situation is here is not trying to help you out. That's not that. I mean, I'm sorry. It's not that they're trying to help you. It doesn't mean that what you're saying or what you're bringing to the table or what you're doing here is wrong, or it's not right, because it is right. You already got a confirmation. Other people got a confirmation with you as well. It is right. You just got to move away from that person. I'm hearing Rajad, or something like that. You just got to move away from that person, that situation, and that's it. Okay, we have the Six of Cups energy. Nostalgia, memories, past, and settlement. Sentiment. I'm here and tell them that I just don't know. I feel like also with this energy here, we have the King of Swords as the overall energy. I'm not gonna lie, this kind of seems like another person. This could be like a third person coming. Some of you guys, your therapist is significant here. I'm not gonna lie, this kind of seems like a third person is coming up in the energy. I was tapping into that energy too on my other channel. I was like, is there a third person that's liking the collective too? Like, it's a third person. There was one person, which was an ex. There was another person, which was a new individual, and a third person is giving like a cousin energy. Like a cousin energy is finally coming around to like coming to their senses with the collective. That they're like, okay, I like them, I'm interested, and this and that and this and that and third. It's not like, you know, big moves. It's not loud at all. It's something where it's okay. Like it's a okay. Okay, like it's okay, but I'm not moving, but I'm watching. I'm being moved. They're moved by whatever you're doing, by whatever the decision that you're making. That's tough. Like You know, this is really no longer, it's no longer who they and who you are. So this energy of you realizing that something's real and people are listening and you're really helping people out, and that you have this divine master coming to you and they're just like, wow, like, you know, we both get visions. We're both different, but the thing that we both like can, you know, that makes us twin flames or that makes us a perfect match is our visions. We are both gifted. Okay, that's why I said Camp Rock is not Twilight, because she was more powerful than Edward. You guys are equal. You guys are divine. You guys are a DNA. You guys are a double helix. Okay, there's something about like you needed to go on a road to get vision. So you're not, you always had the gift, but you have to exercise it. Okay, you have to exercise the voice of the heart. If it's not visions, the voice of the heart. Because the king of wands here, divine masculine, they have the voice of the heart already. They are the leader. They get visions. They're bold. They're daring, and so forth and so on. There's something about what's that called? Mochi, or you know, moon cakes and the gelatin taste. That's what I'm smelling right now. But yeah, it seems like a cousin energy is coming around. They're being moved a little, slightly. Yeah, so you know, once you guys become famous or you guys go on stage, you guys are public and stuff like that, I feel like that's the energy of a cousin. You know, like it's giving, I mean, it sucks. I don't want to say this in a bad way, but it's like, you ever seen Dreamgirls with Beyonce and Jasmine Sullivan, okay? Or Jennifer Hudson. We are dream girls will never leave you, right? Jennifer Hudson, she was with, you know, Jamie Foxx in the beginning, and then she got really fat. He was complaining about, oh, you're really fat, like, what's wrong with you? Why are you lazy? This and that and third, yada, yada, yada. Come to find out she was pregnant. Okay? She was pregnant. And, you know, he got with Beyonce. She was skinnier. She could sing. She wasn't lazy. She was younger. She was vibrant. And I'm seeing that this cousin energy is somebody that was like Jamie Foxx. Specifically where it was the ending of the movie and she ended up having her own little situation. She got on stage. She wasn't a dream girl anymore. She got on stage. She sung. She had her baby. I don't know how he put two and two together. That was his baby, but he came running down the aisle and he was like, oh, that's my baby. And she's singing. Oh my gosh. You know, I'm getting like the King of Swords is giving that kind of vibe, you know, towards you Virgos. Like, you had a thing with this person, y'all had a baby with this person, and then this person ended up leaving you for somebody younger, somebody prettier, or whatever the situation was. And then they put two and two together and they were like, oh, that's my baby, okay? Or, you know, something that you have is, obviously, she probably was going to be with somebody else, not with him, because he was out of his rockets, you know? Or maybe he was going to drop Beyonce for her. Who knows, you know? But that would be the right thing to do, to take care of his kid, but he just co-parented, you know, at that point. You know what I'm saying? But then if you want to be with her, naturally, you know, y'all have a kid together, you're going to want to be together. You know what I'm saying? For the baby and for yourselves. Like, I mean, I really don't like it that way, though. Like, how you have a kid, y'all break up, and then y'all have a kid, y'all get back together. I just feel like that's so degrading, like, me as a person. But I understand, like, it's all about transmuting and healing the energy, but it's like, how about we not stoop that low and we just be like as thick as knives or thick as thin, you know, like, you know, just never call it the quiz and just get that to the point. Like, how I'm gonna, like, you know, threaten you, make you want to like try and stuff like that. There's different ways. Okay, but I feel like the King of Swords is coming off like that with you guys Virgos. I don't really, they're very much like, when you get more public and, you know, you settle in, like when you settle in your apartment, in your house and stuff like that, that's when this cousin energy starts like circling. Okay, they'll be guided, thinking, they may like be wondering about the other guy or the girl, or like what's going on with you and stuff like that. And I do see that this King of Wands is somebody that is a great match for you. It might have felt like it was so much fucking work because you and the King of Wands are at the same frequency, the same vibration. Now you have a King of Swords coming in here. A cousin energy, okay? And that is like hard itself. But honestly, it's not that hard. I feel like the King of Wands was hard. The hardest part is over because it was about proving yourself to the King of Wands. With the King of Swords here, you don't have to prove to them because, like I said, with that scene, I don't know about a sex scene could be significant too as well. But with that scene here, he comes running down the aisle. He knows that's his baby. He knows she can sing. She knows she made it for herself. She's her own boss. She has to say so what song she's singing, how people treat her, and etc. etc. Everything becomes easy now. Okay, the King of Wands, you have to like prove yourself to the King of Wands. Okay, but some of you guys, it didn't manifest in a way. It didn't manifest in that kind of way where it's like, prove yourself to me and then I'll be with you, this and that, third, da, da, da. Some of you guys, it could have been manifested like that, but for others of you guys, it was just manifested as like, you need to find the voice of your heart, and you did. And then that's why this King of Wands popped up as a leader, as someone who gets vision, as them being bold and daring, and they have a big ego and they're optimistic. Okay. Maybe some of you guys will probably be with the air sign. Okay, this King of Swords here. Some of you guys, you probably won't. But I'm not gonna lie, this King of Swords, they do sound a little mean. They're very mean. Okay, and if you're not with the King of Swords, or you're not with the air sign, Libra, Virgo, Aquarius, that is great. Okay, because honestly, I don't feel like that's a healthy person. This person is, you will probably call this person like, a gold digger, okay? But they're someone that puts himself in the energy as a celebrity, and that they have these mansions and all these fucking houses, but then the other person always have that and they never have that. Like their ancestors was that. They're very egotistical. They're very like, like a narcissist. They're a narcissist. Okay? I'm hearing wow. Yeah, we have the sun here. Happiness and joy, innocence, success, and optimism. I see that Spirit is saying the right choice for you, Virgos. Divine Feminine is this King of Wands. Okay, as of right now. Okay, because I feel like the King of Swords, or this cousin energy, is having a rude awakening. Like, it's giving, like, I feel like this person, something about a picnic or like drinking wine, they feel like they should have did this with you, not the person that they're with. Okay, because this person didn't earn anything with you. They didn't earn anything with this person. Like, they just gave this person stuff, just gave it to them, and they was just like, why did I tell Virgos or Divine Feminine to earn this spot when I just gave it to her, like gave it to the person that they were with? Like, that doesn't make any sense. Why would I do that? I feel like this person got amnesia with you. Like, they forgot that you are the Empress, okay? And this person is not the Empress, and they felt bad because this person is not the Empress. This person is not nearly half or 1%. They ain't nothing compared to you. And this person feels like like, they don't feel like shit, but they're like, wow. And they know that something is in store with their ancestors, or something's in store with their vibration or frequency, or the way how they're built. Okay, because it's equivalent to like, it's equivalent like to what is it? Like when your boyfriend or your girlfriend takes pity with your best friend, okay, or their best friend, and it got so widely accepted that they go for girls or guys that look like they just give it up to, where you had to earn your spot, and you really you have a degree, you went to all these places, like, what the fuck you're talking about, and this person's like, no, well, that's your best friend, you shouldn't do that. But then it was like literally fucking like like just an hour ago, and they're just covering up. You know what I'm saying? Like they completely forgot. Like, you know, they're just like, I'm so hard on divine feminine, and I'm just like having a great time. There's something about like, I should have brought you to this picnic. I should have brought you to this picnic. I should have, they went somewhere, and they knew that they should have brought you somewhere. Because I guess they came out the closet with this girl. They came out the closet with this guy or something like that. Yeah, because with the Page of Swords here and the Ten of Cups here, yeah, this was about like, oh yeah, I'm going to go down a path with them, you know? But this person was like, this person is now saying that I should have brung you around. I should have brung you, so that way I could say that I'm going on a path with the other person, not you, even though I'm here with you, you know? Yeah. If it's not a picnic, this could be like a family trip here or something like that. I feel like, you know, this King of Wands was for you right now because they found you, okay? But for some of you guys here, you may end up getting, in a strange way, you may end up getting with a King of Swords. Because I feel like this King of Wands gets cocky, or they... You know, for some of you guys, you may want to, like, you know, go be with a King of Swords, okay? You may, like, make another decision here that's not the Four of Wands, okay? Where I feel like this King of Wands wants to make a decision where they end up marrying you. They end up, like, you know, planning at least to get married, or planning to have a home with you, stability, and celebrating with you here. But I feel like you're more... Like, that's something that y'all gonna have to decide here. Because right now, you guys are in a Page of Swords energy. I feel like this right here is where things are going. Right now, you're in a Page of Swords energy. The Ten of Cups is next for you, where it feels like, oh my God, this is amazing. Then the next one is gonna be about a cousin, okay? Or this third person that's coming in, which is something that y'all gonna have to make decisions upon. Excuse me, really tough decisions on. And then in the end, you'll eventually get married, or planning to get married, or be in this home reunion here. I don't know who you're gonna get married to, but there's something pertaining to that. I'm also getting like people, this person is King of Wands here. This King of Wands is like, are you just having fun with me? Are you just like, because you're in this like nostalgic energy. People outside are saying like, you guys are in the Six of Cups energy with the King of Wands, you know? And I feel like, I don't know, like I feel like the King of Wands or this Divine Masculine doesn't really know how to take you out of this energy. But I'm gonna be real with you. I feel like it's like the third person is the cousin energy, and I feel like this King of Wands is like, I have a feeling it's the cousin energy. Like, you have to make a choice whether if you want to be with this person or not. But the thing is, it's a choice for you, but not a choice for the King of Swords, because the King of Swords is like, I already made my choice to be with you, and this person said they made a mistake. They made a mistake, and they should have brought you with them. They should have dated you. I don't feel like this person's taking no for an answer. I feel like this King of Wands is going to have to step aside, and they're going to have to like see how you deal with the situation. Okay? Because I feel like this King of Wands, they actually really love you, you know? Mm-hmm. The overall energy is the Hermit. I'm hearing, I think I found the one. You have the Eight of Wands here. Fast movement, quick decisions, sudden progress. I'm hearing over. Shorty pop Molly for her soya. On and on. Shut on the sober. Hey, she in my heart, but you don't get that. 2 scratch here is called sober. Okay, we have the 3 of Wands here. So you could be talking about this. You could be moving in this energy here. There's something about like you moving Divine Feminine in the energy of still being attached to someone, okay, or something, and that person is being attached to you as well. You're not attached to the King of Wands because the King of Wands actually wants to be in his 4 Wands energy. You're not in that energy. The energy that you're in is swords. You're in the 6 of Cups energy, and you're in the swords energy. You have to make a choice. There's something about like, you know you shouldn't be with this man. You know you shouldn't be in this energy. You know you don't deserve something. You have to make a choice to get yourself out of that situation. Okay, you have to know what you deserve. Okay, and I feel like this King of Wands is like, you know, trying to show you, trying to say like, it's me, I'm doing all these things for you, I want this with you here. And you know, you're not really, it's not that you're not paying attention, but there needs to be like because the King of Swords is not giving up on you, you need to say to this person, no, like I had enough with you. Like I have all of these things in my life and these beautiful treasures in my life, and you need to let me go. You need to let me go and let me go be happy with the King of Wands. And I feel like the King of Wands is like, yeah, please tell him that. Tell her that. Because at the end of the day, this person, I don't know what it is, but this person, I mean, I get it. Because like when you hurt somebody's feelings, all can be forgiven. But I see that Divine Feminine, you had enough, or you're just like, I'm tired of me proving myself. I mean, I'm tired of, you know, you having amnesia or forgetting or giving these women and these men things that don't even deserve whatever you're giving them. I deserve it. I have the merits. I have the experience. I have the child. I have all of these things here. And you're giving these women and or these men or both these, whatever that you're giving them here, that you're giving them those access, and that's mine. I deserve that. I deserve these accolades. I deserve all that. I was patient with you. I was there. I was there for everything. And you now are rising and waking up to the fact that now I have gifts. I look good. I'm amazing. I'm taking care of myself. I'm on stage. Now you want to like come back and see that you finally made a wrong decision here. The King of Wands is like, yeah, I'll say that. Good job. Because it's like, come on now. Like, what's up with that? Like, your collective, you're going around, or Virgos, the Divine Feminine, you're going around and you're moping. You're being with the King of Wands here and you're moping. You're in this nostalgic energy. And this person's like, well, you not happy with me? And sometimes there are certain, you know, people that you've been with here where they said, I'm out. I'm tired of proving myself here. You just haven't met that right King of Wands. Because that King of Wands knows that it's not them and it's not you. But you need to be strong enough to say, to do whatever you need to say or do to a King of Swords. And say no more. Okay, because there's something about like, they're not thirsty for you. You're not thirsty for them. But this is a very hefty man. This is a very hefty woman. There's like a fucking like a Russian body or some shit like that. Hefty, you know what I'm saying? I'm here. I'm Mr. Grinch. It's also giving I'm also getting something about Beauty and the Beast, and this motherfucker's the Beast. They Aki or some shit like that, or if they not Aki, they something, honey. They something, honey. And this is somebody that needs to like cut that shit out. Like maybe somebody's Russian, maybe somebody's Aki, somebody's, I don't know. Maybe somebody's Italian, or they something about Miss Bentley, or what's that? It was Darcy and Prudence could be significant here. Okay, I'm thinking about the England one. She was in England. She went into I think a bathroom or something like that, and she went through the door. And before she was like, she was a Prudence and Mr. Darcy. Oh, that's my movie. Like that's my shit. But that's a good movie. And I remember just thinking to myself, like, I can't wait to have a boyfriend like that. I can't wait to have some shit like that. It was so crazy because like everything that I had on, like everything I saw on TV that was like so romantic, I didn't even know it was me. You know, it was just so, I don't know, it was just me. Because you'd be like, oh, I want a Jason McCarthy person, you know, like I want this, I want that, you know, and it's so crazy. Like that was me. Like, I don't know, like it was just so weird. Like I interacted with them and I was like, oh, okay, I don't know. I don't know about you guys, but for me, it was there. It was giving life. I said, you know what? I don't know about that. But, you know, anyways, yeah. It's just giving, like, you know, Prudence and Darcy or something like that. Mr. Bentley, or Bennett. Her name was Bennett, and Bentley was his guy name. Okay. We have the Five of Cups. This card never comes out, or it rarely comes out. We have loss and grief, disappointment, blinded to love. I'm not taking that. That felt weird. Okay, tell me more about this energy, Spirit. Wow. Okay. Shit. Five of Cups. Yeah, I feel like you guys are in the Six of Cups energy, Five of Cups energy. I kind of want to know, like, what happened between you and this person. Yeah, look at that. The King of Swords. See? Two of Pentacles and the King of Swords here. Eight of Pentacles. Something about quarters could be significant here. Okay, Two of Pentacles here. Balancing resources, flexibility, and adaptation. King of Swords here. They're in the dark. Okay? King of Swords. Aki. Logic and analytical, emotionally detached, strict, and serious authority. This could be something about money. This person could work at a bank or currency. This person is thinking about currency or frequency. Okay, we have the Eight of Pentacles here. Commitment and dedication. Work and effort. I really feel like this person like said fuck you and marry somebody completely different, had a whole different lifestyle. The bitch is completely different from you. And I see that like this person is like was on their high horse. They realized that they was getting a rush, an adrenaline rush with you. I mean with this person that they was with here. And this person like left you, or basically did not acknowledge you with the kids, with the children, with the job, with the work you put in. And this person wants to go have a life like this, given like this kind of tone, have a yard and everything. And I feel like they're like looking and they're like, yo, I really look like that. I really fucked up. Like I really, like it really looks like that, you know? They're really taking a deep breath here, and they're seeing how secure their situation, their life, where they're at right now. And I feel like you're just like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. They don't know what to do. There's this like, I feel like you're getting ready to say no. You're getting ready to say no. We have the Emperor, divine masculine. Divine masculine, controlling and authority. It's looking like this person's finna be the next divine masculine. You know, like they're looking to be, because I'm not gonna lie, this person's not taking no for an answer. This person's not taking no for an answer. This is giving me like Ali and Noah, when Noah was still having sex with that girl, sleeping with her, doing all this shit here. And you know that this person's sleeping with this girl and doing all this shit here. Excuse me. We have the High Priestess here. Exactly. And we have the Lovers. Exactly. It's looking like this King of Swords is the next in line, not the King of Wands. They are next in line to being divine masculine. High Priestess, hidden knowledge, intuition, mystery. The Lovers, twin flame, balance, and spiritual love. Okay. We have the Three of Swords, heartbreak and pain, separation and grief, sorrow and trauma. And I feel like the King of Wands is like, you know, there's a lot of history between you and this person. There's a lot of history between you and this person. There's just a lot that you know, it's like this person was a milestone. The King of Wands was a milestone for you in this situation. You needed to discover your gifts. You need to discover the voice of your heart here. Now, your true divine masculine is this King of Swords. Or the King of Swords is just somebody that you have really deep-rooted trauma with, deep-rooted history with. Like I said, they're not taking no for an answer. I don't know why I connected them with Ali and Noah, but this is somebody that is probably giving off Noah vibes. Like, they're like, nope, I'm sorry I gave this person everything. I'm sorry, like, you know, you wasn't here for a very long time. I had needs. And he explained to Noah too about the girl. She was like, so what's going on with the girl? He said, I was really lost. I was really sad. I needed somebody to confide in, you know. You know, he explained to her about the girl, or he like kind of hints, like, you know, but now you're here, you know. Yeah, there's been a lot of, you guys have a lot of history. You and this King of Swords, you and this divine masculine. You and divine masculine have a lot of history. Okay, there's a lot that needs to be talked about, sorted out. Like, some of you guys, this could be like your ex-husband, your ex-fiance. There's a lot that needs to be talked about and all this extra stuff here. We have the Seven of Pentacles, harvest and rewards, results and growth, progress and patience, planning and focus. So it does seem like this divine masculine ends up coming around. Okay, they end up coming around and wanting to work on these things with you. Okay, it took a while. Okay, you have to get to the King of Wands energy and find the voice of your heart. But, you know, yeah, it took a while. Yeah, Seven of the Towers here and the Three of Swords here and the Empress here. They know that you're heartbroken. They know that you guys were, it was a shock. It was a shock to you when this person left you as a single mom, as a single dad, or that they separated with you, broke up with you, that, you know, this was a sudden change, or like they just abruptly broke your heart, cheated on you or something like that. Somebody cheated on you while you were pregnant, okay? There's something like that going on here. King of Swords and the Empress here, like, this person is finally coming around to like work on some things with you. And yeah, this is some deep-rooted shit that's in y'all. Okay, we have the Seven of Cups here, choices and indecision, opportunities and fantasy and illusions. I'm not going to take this. I felt God did not take that. The Fool here, freedom, possibility, and adventure. Like, there's a sense of like watching you be free, being your nature, doing what you want to do. Okay, this could be also the King of Wands switching from the King of Swords here and getting to that spot where you guys had problems and it just was not like allowing you in. And now this King of Swords energy is coming through with the King of Wands here, and they're being the Emperor, and they're like, okay, it's time to work on the times where I left you, or I shaded you, or I did this, I did that, but yeah, I see that with the Seven of Pentacles. They're the divine masculine. Your person is watching you be free-hearted and do what you want, and they're like, okay, all right. So now they're thinking about like, when is the best time to bring up the harvest and the rewards and the result and the growth, progress and patience, planning and focus. Okay, when is the best time? They also do want to talk about when they was in the King of Wands energy, or who the King of Wands is, or what's the dealio between you and the King of Wands. Okay, this person sounds like Allie. But there's something about like, I want to know more information about the King of Wands. Okay. Maybe you guys wanted to know with this Emperor here, that if they cared, and they do care now. Now the Page of Cups here, dreamer and naive, innocent, inner child, head in the clouds. Okay, so I see divine masculine is wanting to come towards you. They want to bring up something from the past here. It's something that's very like, something that's very difficult for you, divine feminine. Okay, they want to get to the core of a situation. Page of Cups here, dreamer and naive, innocent, inner child, head in the clouds. Seven of Swords here, hidden and avoiding, lying and trickery, deception and cunning. I feel like this is divine masculine, but divine masculine is only bringing this out because you're not wanting to talk about it. You're not wanting to deal with it. You're not wanting to, be so open or forthcoming with it, okay? I'm here, but where? What time? Like, when was this? When did this happen? Okay, Queen of Cups here. This is you. And we have the Queen of Swords here. You don't want to give it up. You don't want to, you said no. So now they're on the hunt to figure out, to adventure out and see what's, and see what's going on. Okay, because you're following your heart. They are opening up here. If it's, this is three guys. This is three guys, three females here. Or this is one person that's transitioning from being the King of Wands to the King of Swords, and the King of Swords is like, I'm up and I'm gonna be divine masculine, and I want to investigate. I want to know what's going on between. They may not want to know what's going on between you and this King of Wands, but they want to know like their character, who they are. So are they your boyfriend? Are they your boyfriend? Are they your friend? Like, they don't care about when you was talking, what you guys did. They'll probably put that in there, but they know that's not important. They want to know like, what's y'all title? Okay. And then on top of that, they like, okay, so after I figured that out, there's this element of like, okay, so what about we? Well, like where are we at? So I'm saying, like, it's it's interesting because it's like, obviously I'm assuming like at this point right now where it's like, you do want to be with them, but then again, it's like, if you do want to be with the King of Wands, you have to say no to this divine masculine, and they're not taking no for an answer. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you guys are like, so they're not going to listen or something like that. They're not going to, I'm not saying that. It's like the way they're doing it. It's not what they say, it's how they're doing it. Okay. Because at the end of the day, they feel like you're rightfully theirs. Like, you know, and that this King of Wands is taking advantage. And they're like, oh, like, you know, you and this person has a lot of tricks and similar abilities and all this shit here. Like, they're like, ha, 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 ha. I got to wait, you know, low key. But, let me get one more card. Ooh. For this energy. If you're dealing with two people, a King of Wands and the Emperor here, that's where it gets like, you know, weird. Okay, like you're gonna have to, is it a no, is it a yes? They're not taking no for an answer. This person is still circling around, and I do feel like this divine master is gonna be around forever. I'm not gonna lie. Like if y'all have kids, this person will just say stuff to like keep you there, to keep you engaged. That like that's their goal. They're not going nowhere. Okay, because they're like, they know like you are the only one, and when y'all pass away, y'all gonna be they know you're the only one here, and when y'all pass away, y'all gonna be together when y'all pass away. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what it is. That's what it's given. But if you're not like with a King of Wands here, this is definitely somebody that's like, okay, like, but like, when can we work on like this Seven of Pentacles energy? Like, what is it? There may be like something about like a time frame, a time and a place where you guys are gonna get married, but I don't feel like y'all going that far until you're comfortable, because you're not comfortable with this divine masculine just yet. And they are trying to be funny in terms of like, because I'm not gonna lie, it seems like they're trying to hide the fact that like, they finally came to their senses when it came to certain things in the relationship or what they did to you. And so they're trying to be like, you know, avoiding, and they're trying to be like cunning about it and stuff like that. But I feel like that's what's bringing out the Five of Cups in you, because it's like, okay, you still want some bullshit, even though your intentions is not like that. They need to just take the Seven of Swords out the energy and just kind of be, not kind of, but just be like more in the voice of the heart, you know? I feel like y'all saying no to this person, because this person's giving you like a weird vibe, okay? It's giving even me a weird vibe. Like, why the mask? Like, why the mask here? They need to be comfortable in their own skin, comfortable around you, just comfortable, you know? Because, like, why try when you know? I think that's a message for me, too. We have the Death card here. Transformation, endings, and change, transition, and release. Yeah, confirmation. So I do see that this divine masculine and you are going to change up your whole fucking forte. We have the Hangman here and the World here. Nine of Cups here. Like, why try when you know, right? Like, that's what divine master, yeah, Wheel of Fortune, fate, positive changes, cycles, and changes. That's exactly what's happening. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna just let all that shit go and just be like, all right, fuck it. Like, this is what it is. Now, if you're dealing with a King of Wands here, this is somebody, I'm seeing that the King of Swords is going all in. Like, they are going all in. Fuck it. I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna be kind. I'm gonna be around. I'm gonna do nice things, buy things for you, all that shit. Fuck it. Like, that's how this person is. If your man is doing this, some of you guys could be competing with a girl. I'm seeing that. If your man is doing this or your girl's doing this before them, then you win. So there's no need to compete. Even if this person was to stop, you already got to the Wheel of Fortune energy. He was in a Wheel of Fibonacci sequence. So that's what it is here. I'm seeing all these nines pop out. Yeah, it's like, bitch, you come next to me, I will get you stabbed spiritually. Okay, that's how this coming off. Okay, yeah, shing. You don't see that shit? Like, shing. Yeah, girl, that's my forte. Okay. Can I get an exit card for this energy? Okay, so we have riches, think big. Okay, we have the universe showers me with riches, of which I am a wise and generous steward. Okay. I feel like this is a cousin energy. This is your cousin, somebody's cousin with you here. I just want to make that clear because I feel like this cousin is like, you need to make it clear that it is the cousin and it is me. Okay. So someone's cousin, your cousin is coming around. They're not taking no for an answer. I feel like this is like a really good friend. Okay. This is like all the fucking friends that you've been with here, all the fucking guys, anybody that you've been with here, ain't this one. Okay, this one's a really genuine good friend. Okay, just give me my money. Like when you guys make jokes here, give me my money. Like ha 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 ha. Like it's a genuine laugh. It's a laugh of like I have no hidden animosity. I'm laughing. You know, I'm here with you. It's a humbling relationship. You know, a lot of people in relationships when they have friends. Or family members or anything like that, it's not a humbling feeling. It feels like a very spicy, sparky type of like relationship. This one feels like a humbling, a laugh, till death do us part. It's a remembrance, nostalgic. Like it feels like yes, like that's my person. You know, I feel like this is a cousin. You know, I keep talking about the cousin. There's something about like a cousin. I'm like, damn, okay. Like, it's the cousin, okay? Like, damn. Transformation, the art of change. I am so clever and ingenuous, okay? That I can use any situation to my advantage, and I make sure that the greatest good for all comes of it, okay? Transformation, the art of change. When life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. Yeah, something about like somebody trying to compete with you or somebody's man or somebody's girlfriend, husband, or wife ain't where you at. So you don't got to worry about that hoe at all. Even if this person has a better life than you, they are not there. Because it's a code. And this person, they don't understand the code. Okay? So don't worry about that person. I'm seeing, honestly, a cousin. Divine masculine could be a cousin. like, damn, shorty. Damn, mamita. All right, let's get a card for you. Since the motherfucker's so thirsty. Tell me more about this cousin energy. Tell me, what is the cousin trying to say? Like, why is this so important? What's the relevance? You know what I'm saying? Okay, we have freedom. Ooh, this is like a black hole. Isn't that Sagittarius? Okay, we have freedom. I realize my wounds create doubt, resentment, and guilt. That's the King of Swords. So I work to free myself of darkness. I cast off negative thoughts, find peace in my heart, and discover the being of the light within me. Okay, so I see that the cousin found themselves. That you're the voice I hear inside my head. You're the reason that I'm singing. I need to find you. You're the missing piece. I need the song inside of me. This is, you know, somebody as a little boy, maybe this cousin energy is a boy, a little boy, little girl here. This person has stars and they have like, you know, trucks on the wall and stars and, you know, like them TV shows, you know, they have something like that going on in their bedroom. This person's like a little white boy. This girl is like a light-skinned girl. I mean, not light skin. She's brown, light skin, brown or light skin. I'm seeing a little white boy. Then I'm seeing a brown girl or a light skinned girl. But it's not like a light skin where the bitch is light. You know, she like tan. She caramel brown. You know what I'm saying? But I use light skin. You know what I'm saying? But she got a tan brown. Okay, and there's something like that going on. It's like, you know, y'all could have met when y'all was kids. There's something like that going on here. Or y'all linked up in frequency and energy while y'all was kids. There's something going on like that. This seems a little like, something about the Sagittarius, the black hole for Sagittarius here. There's something about like, I don't know if something came in the Sagittarius, the black hole Sagittarius, or something outside of the Sagittarius, of the black hole. Okay, And I'm seeing something about like fishing. This is weird because it's kind of giving me like a tower energy, but then also it's kind of giving me like, don't go out in the ocean if your eyes don't want to be in the fucking black hole in the water. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I feel like as above, so below, you know, like almost like, all right, come back home. No, 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 no. I'm not going in nobody's motherfucking water. Okay? They ass be a fucking black hole, or this fucking be ass a little spiral shit up in that bitch. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. But if it's not that, something about like y'all linking up, or y'all kids is linking up with each other. There's something going on like this. I don't know. Let me get one more card just to be like 71. Okay. Yeah, we have eternal change. It will pass. I focus my five senses on everything which is beautiful and gives me pleasure. All right, so this person feeling you feeling this person, and this person is not taking, I want to say they're not taking no for an answer, but I'm not going to lie, this person is not taking no for an answer, and this person will try to play it off like they said no, but they didn't say no. They still coming after you. They not taking no for an answer. Okay, you gotta be having two air signs, two King of Swords coming towards you here, two Divine Masculines coming towards you. I feel like one is, they both the King of Swords here, but the other one won't come, the other one won't say that I'm a Divine Masculine, because then that means that that person will be saying that I'm not taking no for an answer, but they're just trying to say that they're not taking no for an answer. I mean, they're just trying to say that they not like that, but they really like that. They're not taking no for an answer. Because they don't want to be side by side with this other King of Swords or this other Divine Masculine. You know? Like, there's something going on, honey. There's also about like, oh, I want y'all kids, if y'all was that close, they will take y'all kids to be on play dates. You know, they will take y'all kids to be on play dates and all that type of shit. But they can't. And right now, I feel like there's like a competition between these two guys with you. So, you know, so, yeah, there's something going on with that shit. You know, like, even when I'm gone, your ass is still manifesting it. You know what I'm talking about, too. Like, your ass be like, oh, you know, this guy, you know, like, you be like, oh, I don't want to be with this guy anymore. I don't want to be with this girl anymore. But you see this motherfucker every fucking where. Like, don't think about your ex-boyfriend. Don't think that your ex-boyfriend not thinking about you. Don't think about your ex-boyfriend. Don't talk about you. Don't think about your ex-boyfriend, your ex-girlfriend. Don't think about getting back with you or shit like that. Because they are. And that's why I'm here for y'all. Because I be tapping in. Like, that's why I'm here for you, okay? We know the truth. They probably won't come towards you because they so insecure and they like, fuck, I fucked up. But like, you know, it's there. But there's definitely a competition between these two air signs. They're definitely, one is a cousin for sure. It's a cousin that you know, or a new cousin, or whatever the fuck it is. And then there's a Divine Masculine that's either the King of Swords or the King of Swords that you moping about. Okay, there's some shit like that going on. And these motherfuckers is not taking no for an answer. No. Hell no. Hell no. No. Okay. Some of you guys may be in situations too as well, where you guys, like, maybe your Divine Masculine ends up leaving you, or it doesn't work out here. That is entirely fine here. It's a Fibonacci sequence that, I mean, I want to say that's not the person. If it's not the Fibonacci sequence here, I want to say it's not the person. Maybe it's not the person. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe it's not the person, because I feel like that's the King of Wands job, not the King of Swords. And one of the King of Swords left you, or they leave you, or whatever the situation is. The other one, they left and they came back. Like, there was a long, like, some time where you and this person haven't met since childhood. That's a twin flame, you know, or if it's not a twin flame, there's something about like mega ball, mega billions. There's something, a little history. It feels like grandparents was involved in the union of how you and this person met. Okay. So that seemed like something about like family. Like, you and this person met by family, and you and this person would have like a really big influence. Like, each of y'all family would have a really big influence in you guys' like career, love life, children, drama. Like, this is one of those situations where the family's in the drama. Okay, why somebody be a cross watcher and they family start acting like this and shit like that? Oh my god, here we go. Deciphered all that shit. All right, anyways, that's all that I have for you. I hope you guys enjoy. Remember to like, subscribe, and share. Look into the description box below. See that to offer you. Check out my Instagram. Ooh. And until then, I will see you guys next time. Bye.